Okay, hello everyone. My name's Luc Lalande. I'm the innovator in residence at a place called the Rideau Rockcliffe Community Resource Center. These community resource centers are present in most of the wards of the city of Ottawa, and they play a very important role in neighborhoods to provide core services like food security, mental health counseling, and so on. I think it's really important to change the metaphors we use to describe things like digital divide and digital equity. And we often hear the word infrastructure as, this digital divide means not having the infrastructure. And when I think of infrastructure, I think of pipes and things like that, the issue around connectivity and so on. And the metaphor I like to think about with instead of using infrastructure is this concept of universal basic asset. We've been hearing about universal basic income as a right for people to have a basic income to live. And related to that is this concept of universal basic asset, that it's basically a core basic set of resources that every person is entitled to. And I think that shifts the thinking away from infrastructure as just being this kind of pipes and access. Digital divide is much more than that. I'd like to think of it more as a basic asset that's universally available. I really believe in this literacy over skills. We have this notion that we have to be super specialized in skills in terms of our own education. And I think, I believe that that's important, of course, but I think literacy is even perhaps more important. And what I mean by that is there's going to be an exponential growth in technologies and technology tools over the next 30 years. And the question of trying to keep up is going to be extremely difficult, because we might be making choices to specialize in skills that could be obsolete within a very short time frame. So I think the importance of being literate in technology is going to be very critical. And that doesn't mean becoming expert in these technology specializations, but just having a situational awareness of what's coming down the pipe is important. So I really would see the universities and colleges to think of their roles in the community to enable this type of basic asset for communities. So maybe it's a challenge to our friends in university and colleges to say, hey, what can we do to make this city not just a smart city, but a city that it really can flourish by providing these types of assets.